Fighters Only Television, and we're backstage here in Nottingham, England, where Gunnar Nelson has just won his UFC debut by submission in the first round. And Gunnar, you've been wearing the same facial expression from before you fight, throughout your fight, and now. I've never seen anybody as calm. I think I get more disturbed choosing between brands of coffee in the store than you did in your UFC debut. It's extremely remarkable. Did you feel any pressure before the fight?
Yeah, you always feel a small bit of pressure, you know, and it's mostly the pressure that you put on yourself. I don't feel too much difference of pressure in the UFC than other fights, but it's definitely very exciting, and everything is bigger, and you know, there's more going on, and I guess that this is where it's at, you know, and I'm very happy to be part of it.
You know, one thing that people say when they join the UFC for the first time, when they've been fighting on the regional circuit, is when you walk out in the arena and it's a bigger crowd and the lights and all the media and stuff, they call it octagon nerves, which you don't seem to have experienced, but you did get a huge cheer when you walked in. It was almost like you were the UK fighter. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a big cheer. I think a lot of people from Iceland are here, and I guess I fought in the English MMA scene before, and I probably have a few fans here as well, so that feels good, you know. I'm glad people like what I'm doing.
We could hear a lot of people calling out for you in what sounded, I assume, was Icelandic, and a lot of people wearing Mjolnir t-shirts, which is your gym back home, and probably quite an expensive trip for those to come from Iceland. Did you know how many supporters you brought from your home country?
I'm not sure about an accurate number, but I think they flew 2 full airplanes here, so maybe, I don't know, maybe 200, 300 people, the most, you know. But at least there was 50 people from my club that took that trip that my club kind of organized, but there was a lot of people who just went on their own, and it's good, you know. It's very
nice to be popular.
Yeah, it's definitely good that people support you.
Okay, so I don't want to keep you too long because I know you want to go and get changed and so on, but just briefly talk us through the fight, because there was a surprising moment where you got Johnson down quite easily, but then he caught you in an omoplata and it looked quite tight, but there was no nervousness on your part. You looked to me like a guy, your arm was caught and you were just kind of solving a puzzle and moving around, and next thing you're in mount, then you're in back mount, and did you just kind of feel it all coming together?
Yeah, that's what fighting is, you know. You have to solve that puzzle. It's in front of you, and you have to be in a state of mind where you can react very quick, because you might not have too much time to solve the puzzle. And when he got me in the omoplata, he did good. He was strong on the ground, and he moved well, and he didn't freeze up like some people do on the ground. I was able to get out of that omoplata and then get the side control from there. That was I think pretty much how it went. I don't remember how the fight was exactly now, but I have to watch it, and because sometimes when you fight you don't really remember what happened. You're in a special state of mind, I guess.
Okay, so let's finish off with, you got a lot of fans out there in Iceland watching you on Facebook tonight and television, and probably a lot of them watching this interview now, so maybe a short message in Icelandic for the fans back home.
Yeah, just thanks everyone. Takk hérlega fyrir að horfa á, og mjög gott að fá allan þennan stuðning. Takk hérlega fyrir mig. Bless.